But today we're talking about today's biggest wrestling news. And I don't know if I really want to spoil what someone just posted on their website yet, because they do have a paywall. So I will wait like 5 minutes for everyone else to tweet it first, and then we'll talk about it. But that's an AEW signing. Going to be backstage tonight. We'll give that to you in a little bit. But hey, how you doing today, Issa?
I'm surviving.
You're surviving. That's good to hear. What about WWE2k22 designers? Because Machine Gun Kelly is going to be in the game, and I know he'll be the first person I pick. No, he won't.
Yeah. I don't understand why he's in the game. Is Bad Bunny going to be in the game? That's who I want to play as all the time.
Will his stats and experience be at like 99?
100. Thank you very much.
Is anyone actually 100 in that game?
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yes, Machine Gun Kelly added as a character.
He's 100 in my heart, okay?
Jesus. I wonder if Machine Gun Kelly is going to be one of those like characters involved with the story. It's like, remember, who did he perform with John Cena or The Rock at WrestleMania 29?
I thought he got power bombed through a table by Kevin Owens.
Well, that too, but I'm saying the night of WrestleMania 29, there was performances before for John Cena and The Rock, and Machine Gun Kelly was one of them.
I don't remember.
Oh, wow.
That goes to show you how powerful his performance was.
It was so powerful. I don't know what song it was. It was either the Wild Ones.
You can tattoo my ego. I remember the WrestleMania 30. Oh wait, I'm talking about 31. Wow. Listen.
29.
It's been a long day. Okay, it's been a long day.
That's okay. It's early actually, but it's okay. It depends on what time you woke up or got up, I guess. But Machine Gun Kelly is a playable character.
No, it depends on it depends on the bullshit I've been dealing with. I'll talk about that on my stream later.
Okay. What's happening though with Machine Gun Kelly is very interesting because this really opens up the door for. I love when you see like. It reminds me of like Mario Super Smash Brothers, where you're like, it's Zelda versus Mario, it's Luigi versus Yoshi. Suddenly in a video game, I can play like as Machine Gun Kelly. Maybe later on I could be, Jessica Simpson. I could be Britney Spears. I could be Mike Tyson, Pamela Anderson. I want to be all these people, and I want to pile drive them through tables.
Kim Kardashian, she wasn't at WrestleMania. Maybe they'll put her as a playable character.
Do it. I'll honestly God, it's like celebrity deathmatch. Oh, that's what we need. That's what we need. Oh, that was a great show on MTV.
1000%.
That was a great show on MTV before MTV became just 24 hours of ridiculousness. But speaking of ridiculousness, Madcap Moss. How is this man still standing after taking that spot? And we disrespected him on Monday. Did you notice? We didn't even talk about Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss on our Elimination Chamber Aftermath podcast.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. Listen, the only thing I have to say about that is that spot was very scary, very scary. And number two, if he's not going to use the sword, he needs to get rid of it.
How the hell do you do a Claymore kick with a sword in your hand? Why was that even a good idea?
I don't know. That sword can't be real because that could go bad real fast.
Is that the replica that Jinder Mahal destroyed that Drew McIntyre somehow got back and reformed?
Yeah, because he said it wasn't the real one. So we know that he has multiple Angelas in his life.
True. Oh, wow. To me, though, that spot was insane because I have two small children. When I see them run through my house with scissors, I'm like, give me those scissors! But yet, with Drew McIntyre, Vince is like, where do you do a Claymore kick? Holding a very long sword. Like, no, it's not small.
Drew McIntyre has been reported as being a very safe worker, so they trust him with that too, I guess.
I don't know. You know, when you go to wrestling school, it's not like, today we're going to learn how to fall. Today we're going to learn drop kicks. But next week, we're going to learn how to do a Claymore kick while holding a long-ass sword.
Yep. I mean,
that's
Drew
McIntyre.
Not
a wrestling school.
If he ever opens a wrestling school and he doesn't teach how to do sword spots, then it's a ripoff. People should ask for their money back.
All right. Also, Aew Revolution is going to be in select theaters coming up, and I love that idea. It reminds me back
Me
to the
too.
old days of closed circuit television events where you had to go to the theater and you had to watch it. Now, I never experienced that. I never went to a theater to watch wrestling because by the time I was old enough, it was on pay-per-views, and that was it. I didn't have to go to a theater. But the fact that they're allowing you to do this, I think it sounds like fun, you know? Maybe people are going to cheer and scream at the monitors and get involved.
Yeah, it's not the first time, and I do believe it was successful in the past. And a lot of times people say, "Oh, I don't have friends that watch wrestling. I don't want to watch it alone." I think it's a great opportunity for you to go watch it with other wrestling fans. If you can't attend it, that's the perfect scene. You know, I do think that even sports bar, they don't play wrestling, so why not take it to a theater and allow people to just come together and enjoy it together? I love the idea.
Me too. And I think it's one of those experiences where, like, you know, maybe you don't have the money to go to the event that's coming to your town. And I know a lot of people, you know, it's so weird because sometimes I'm like, yeah, of course I have like $100 to spend on a ticket or more. But then some people don't even have enough money to bring their whole family to an event. So I think this is like a nice option to have if you want to experience it in a strange, different way instead of being live, you get to be in an entire theater with a bunch of people screaming at the TV just like you are by yourself at home.
Yeah, and technically speaking, I think a theater ticket is cheaper than the pay-per-view. So it's a double win if you really think about it, because even if you spend $20 on a movie theater ticket, that's a lot cheaper than the $50 the pay-per-view costs.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I love the idea.
Since your own company, Lucha Libre Online, just broke it too, Fightful Select has confirmed that Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Jonathan Gresham is backstage at AEW tonight. It is unknown if he will be fighting. Interesting.
Yeah, we've heard rumors of other people being backstage. Like I remember the Briscoes were backstage at some point, and that was reported, but nothing really came out of that. We'll see if he shows up or not. I mean, I think Tony Khan announced something for tonight, probably because his ratings fell down, so he has to sign someone just to get the ratings back up, you know?
Wow. If I talked 2 months ago, I wish I could play a clip of you 2 months ago talking about AEW. You never would have said that. Wow.
I always talk shit about AEW. You must not
I don't know. I don't watch your stream. I do not.
I am as critical of them as I am of WWE. And it's been proven that these announcements are a ratings grab. The ratings go up and then they go right back down the next week. So eventually he's going to have to find a new trick.
Well, another couple websites are reporting that also Fightful Select has learned that AEW is signing Isaiah Swerve Scott. And I love him so very much.
Okay, that's interesting because I did see he's going to be wrestling on New Japan. So I guess they're going to sign some kind of deal where he can do other things, or will he start after he gets over his New Japan match? I don't know, but I did see he posted yesterday he's going to be performing on a New Japan. I want to see Swerve Scott everywhere. I think he's super talented. I miss him on TV, and I'm excited for him. Give him all the opportunities.
I know, and I did read that Hit Row are all going to be together at an event, like kind of doing like, you know, teaming up as Hit Row, but obviously I don't know what their name is going to be. I hope that all of them get signed together. They were great together. I have no idea. One of the dudes, off the top of my head, his name escapes me. He was hosting all those A&E shows.
Oh, yeah, I forgot his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. I would love to see some kind of like battle between them and the Acclaim on AEW TV. I think that would be fun.
Oh, my God, especially because there was a battle online about sneakers. You go back a few months ago with Hit Row and the Young Bucks.
Yeah, definitely somebody has to get that in the rap battle somewhere in there. Get a little shot at the Young Bucks and their sneakers.
Yeah, and I think that's awesome. For me, Isaiah Swerve Scott, you know, obviously Swerve, he really stuck out to me. And then out of nowhere, there was a fatal 4-way for the vacant Cruiserweight Championship because Jordan Devlin, I think, was stuck in England. So they crowned a new champion. They crowned a new champion on an NXT event. It was a fatal 4-way, and I wanted Scott to win so bad, but he didn't. And then out of nowhere, he started this new heel turn. He was beating up Leon. God, what the hell is his name now? He doesn't work anymore. But he became North American champion for like a heartbeat. But Swerve he got Hit Row together. Like he started doing a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I remember when he won the North American Championship. I didn't think he was gonna win it. It was a nice surprise. I think the guy is talented, and I can't wait to see what he does.
Me too. And you know, whatever you want to say about the other group, but all of them together, I think, make a nice little group. Give Scott some muscle. And
I love Hit Row.
Hit Row is that muscle.
They called them up too soon, in my opinion. I didn't know why they felt the need to call them up, and then they did them dirty because they called them up to release them, which is even awful. But I hope to see them reunite somewhere and keep that stable going.
Well, also the call up, if you remember on SmackDown, it was every week. It's like they're coming, just like Veer. It's like Hit Row's coming, Hit Row's coming, Hit Row's coming. They finally showed up.
Nobody liked Veer. Nobody liked Veer.
No one can compare to Veer. He's on a different planet. That's why he's probably lost. We can't find him, but he's literally on a different planet. But the Hit Row debut on SmackDown, if you remember, it was so awkward. The background music was too loud. Yeah. They were rapping, and they were quiet. The music was nothing fit, and I feel like that first impression was first impression sometimes are everything. And I think maybe Vince didn't even have never seen Hit Row before, and now he sees them and he's like, "What the hell is that shit?"
Right, right. No, I agree. I thought their debut on the main roster was so awkward compared to when they debuted in NXT. They were hot, and everybody was into it.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens there, but you know, good for AEW. They are just scooping up every single person that is available, and I think that's either a good thing or a really bad thing. Oh boy, who are you? Who are you?
Just speaking facts. They couldn't scoop up Cody Rhodes, and he's a free agent. I'm just saying.
Okay. Hey, I'm cool with you doing whatever you're doing over there, but I don't know, man. I don't remember you being so salty about AEW, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
I'm not salty. I love AEW. I think there's a lot of things that they're doing right, and there's a lot of things that they're doing wrong. Same with WWE. Same with every company, really. Agreed. All in all, I think it's a good signing. I don't know what happened with the Ring of Honor champion, Jonathan Gresham, but we'll see how that plays out. But apparently online, even my buddies who don't really pay attention to wrestling just tweeted me, Swerve is signed to AEW. So obviously they're paying attention to what's happening with Swerve. That story seems to be more ironclad than the Jonathan Gresham one. So we'll have to see how that goes. But either way, right.
There you go. An episode of Body Slam Your Ears, very short today. We talked about like 5 different things because, you know, that's what we do here. We talk about the biggest wrestling rumors of the day on the NYC Demon Diva YouTube channel. Have you subscribed yet? Hit that notification button. I have been Steve Fall. You can follow me on Twitter at Steve Fall. Where can they follow you, Issa?
NYC Demon Diva.
How do you spell that, though? Because
they can figure it out, and if not, it's okay.
Oh, my God. Extra salty on my pretzel today, Issa. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. We end the show the same way we do every time we have it. What do we say to the good people?
Adios.
Adios.